Unprotected from the elements, Seaside Lane is a victim of nature's ability to carve up the landscape. The future for those who still live precariously here in East Yorkshire is likely to include loss of their homes to the sea.
You know it's going to go over, so sometime or other. Of course, it's the bottom of the cliff, sea comes in and eats the bottom of the cliff and the top goes. And that's about it.
Becky Richards has watched the tide get closer each year. There is an inevitability about what is to come.
I've grown up here. My mum grew up here. I wanted my kids to grow up here, but they're not gonna be able to. It's just not safe.
Some homes here are defended, but if our coastline is to be secure, we are, say the Environment Agency, going to have to do more, much more.
We need a range of different measures to protect communities. It's about protecting them, it's allowing them to adapt, and it's also allowing them to recover from flooding.
For hundreds, probably thousands of years, rivers like the Severn here in Gloucester have flooded, and we know that it will happen again. The question is, how prepared are we to cope with it? As a nation, we have witnessed flooding, and through the pain, lessons of how to deal with it are learned. Mary Dono is committed to advising others on how to keep the water out. With her help, Eamon Doherty has adapted his home to minimise the damage from floodwater.
The first thing was to put down stone floors. Stone floors and stone skirtings. Stone floor means that if the concrete floor underneath gets wet, it can still dry out. The electrics, we've got those 2 foot off the floor.
When, as it will, the water once again reaches the door, the costs should be kept down.
I think people are now waking up to smell the floodwater, and I hope that government does listen to what the Environment Agency is saying and invest the £1 billion a year they need.
Some homes and businesses are already lost for good, others clinging on to a crumbling cliff. On the coast and inland, the tide can be relentlessly high. The future will depend on how far we are willing to go to defend ourselves from it. Rupert, EVELYN, News at 10.